Hello and good evening from SeaWorld. I'm back at SeaWorld for a very specific reason tonight. It's about 7:30, which is very late for Orlando theme parks because SeaWorld is putting on an Independence Day celebration. I'm wearing my red, white, and blue. It's not Independence Day today, it was actually yesterday, but they've been doing fireworks every single night this entire 4th of July weekend. And so I'm excited to see some fireworks for the first time in a very, very long time, socially distant over in the Bayside Stadium area, that part of the park. I'm gonna walk around and maybe have some dinner and just have a nice, hopefully relaxing, quiet evening here at SeaWorld. That's really what I'm crossing my fingers for. So I'm heading this way into SeaWorld. Bayside Stadium is back over there, and that's where I'm probably gonna end up. Well, it's probably where I'm gonna have to end up for the fireworks. There's a few viewing locations around the park, but that's probably gonna be one of the best ones, so I'll end up over there a little bit later. But I wanna see if I can find a place different for dinner tonight, assuming a place is still open, because the park closes in about an hour and a half. But it still amazes me that it's open this late. This is the latest that a theme park has been open in months. So I was gonna head in through the Key West part of the park, but it looks like it is closed down for the evening. They have these ropes up with signs that say the animals are enjoying time to rest, relax, and play, which is the stingrays back there. And there's a manta directly above me. That looks like fun. Which I can totally vouch for, having just done it a couple days ago. It is one of the best coasters in Orlando. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to the Voyagers Smokehouse, I believe. I think it closes in about half an hour. Most of the food options close, I think, an hour before the park does. So I have to choose something, and I'm choosing that. Which conveniently happens to be right around the corner. I don't know if I've ever actually eaten inside here. I've walked past it a lot. I may have ordered something over here, but never actually inside Voyagers Smokehouse. All right, and I just totally got myself some brisket here. Doesn't that look good with the roll and then some waffle fries on the side? And then I am kind of right over here by the Sea Lion and Honor Theater. This is also across from the Sky Tower, which is one of the firework viewing areas tonight, but this brisket is actually really, really good. I was a little bit worried it was gonna be dry, but it's actually fantastic. And this was, I think, about $18. And I am all done with dinner at the Voyagers Smokehouse. That was really, really good. I have about an hour now until the fireworks start. So I'm gonna see if I can do anything, any activities, and then probably settle down for a spot. So this is actually really cool because one of my biggest takeaways from my last visit is that the guests of SeaWorld were struggling a little bit to comply with the rules and the safety measures implemented by the park. So tonight they have fireworks at SeaWorld, which sound very counterproductive to social distancing and gatherings of large crowds, but they have all of these viewing locations, and it's very, very specific about the expectations that SeaWorld hopes that you will follow and anticipates that you will follow. They have team members or ambassadors over there with reflective vests that are telling people to put on their masks and communicating with them about these specific firework viewing locations. I don't know, I'm very optimistic about my visit today, and I'm very happy. It makes me very happy. I wonder how many people they're anticipating viewing the fireworks tonight, because it is the day after Independence Day, but they do have a bunch of these viewing spots all around the park in kind of random locations. This is over by Mako. Speaking of which, I'm gonna check on the wait time to see what it looks like. If it's pretty moderate, then I may hop in line, because Mako is just so much fun. So it's posted at a 30-minute wait. I'm gonna walk through the line a little bit just to kind of see what it looks like, because it looks like most people are walking maybe not to the platform, but at least nobody's waiting out here, which is definitely a good sign. This would be a lot of fun to do, but if it is 30 minutes, I don't know. Okay, so the line actually does kind of extend out a little bit. It's pretty much right here, just when I stopped filming, so that's a little bit too long for me right now. I think I'm gonna go try to find something a little bit different to do. Probably come back on a different day for Mako, because I, again, just kind of rode it a few days ago, and it was so much fun. Infinity Falls is sounding very, very quiet right now. It doesn't look like it's running. I don't really see anybody in line over there, so yeah, the water is totally stagnant. There's no water on the drop over there. Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. Darn. Not that I was gonna ride it, but it is cool to kind of just walk by and just see that running with everybody on it. It looks refreshing. It is pretty intriguing to see it this quiet. I was thinking about heading over to the Waterway Grill to see if I could get a snack over there, but I think that closed at 8 o'clock, and it's about 8:15 now, so there's still about 45 minutes to go until the fireworks starts. All right, so I'm gonna continue on. Maybe I'll find something along the way, or maybe as I exit the park. I don't need a treat or a dessert or anything, but it would have been nice. I would have hit the spot after that brisket, which was very, very surprisingly good. Mama's Pretzel Kitchen is popping right now. I bet everybody's getting a pepperoni pizza pretzel because it was just really good. All right, heading through Sesame Street Land, which I guess I'm gonna be able to see it at night, which I've already done that, but it's a very, very different kind of a land at night with the lighting package they have set up in here. It's not quite dark yet, but it's just really nice to see the signs illuminated along Sesame Street. And right now the weather feels amazing, which contributes wonderfully. It looks like the splash zone is open again, so it looks like they're slowly phasing the reopening of some of these interactive parts of the land, which is pretty cool. But I think now I'm heading slowly over toward Bayside to get my spot for the fireworks. So from the looks of it, Wild Arctic looks open. It says Wild Arctic entrance, but the app says that it is temporarily closed. So what I'm pretty positive is that this is just for the exhibit, because I know for a fact that that is open, but I don't think that the ride portion of the attraction is open. I could be wrong, they could have reopened it, but I'm not sure. But I am heading over here, ever so slowly. Okay, actually real quick, I'm gonna head up here to the Orca Encounter Stadium to get one more look at Icebreaker right over there, just from a nighttime perspective. So I'm heading over to Bayside Stadium right over there, and I'm planning to sit on the second level to watch the fireworks, and I should be able to get a pretty nice view over there of Icebreaker like I did, geez, 3 months ago when we went to the concert over in Bayside Stadium. I don't think anything's really changed, but just to see it at nights, just like this, is just, it's really, really pleasant and peaceful. You can actually see quite a bit more. It looks like they took down some of the walls over here, so you can pretty much see right into Icebreaker. So that's cool. This is gonna be a pretty short coaster, but hopefully very fast and very exciting and fun. All right, so I made it to Bayside. It looks like the bottom levels are filling up pretty fast, so I do not mind heading upstairs. I think I get a pretty good view up here as well. Okay, so I am up on the balcony now. They have a few sections that are roped off, so I can't go over there and get a nice view of Icebreaker, which is okay because again, I feel like I just did it. So I think I'm gonna head over here, maybe to this section, maybe one of the least popular sections, because I think you get a pretty good view pretty much anywhere. You can see they have these circles down here for each groups to socially distance inside. Wow, that's cool. And then again, there's spots over there along the bank. There's spots over there by the Voyagers Smokehouse, and all back over there by Maka, and I'm sure some places over here as well. So you can definitely see the fireworks and maintain social distance. Good job, SeaWorld. All right, so I found my spot for the fireworks. Now I just have to sit tight for about 20 minutes or so. It's probably gonna get dark here very fast, and then the fireworks are gonna start. And I am super excited for them. Wow, the fireworks are all over now, and now it is the massive herd movement back to the parking lots. And this is kind of a first here because we're exiting right over here directly into the parking lot, so we're not having to go all the way to the front entrance and then out of the park that way. We're just being dumped into the parking lots. Hi, so I'm back in my car, and I'm probably gonna be here for a little bit because it is just a mess getting out of SeaWorld right now. I tried to beat the crowd, but I guess everybody else had that exact same mindset, so I'm probably gonna be sitting here for a little bit. But I had an incredible time in SeaWorld. I only spent an hour and a half there, but I got to eat dinner. I got to watch a fireworks show, which is something that I haven't done in so long, and SeaWorld did it so well. It was a 15-minute long SeaWorld spectacular, and it wasn't just sparklers, it was a legitimate fireworks show. And I was just, pardon the pun, I was blown away because it was so amazing. And they played the Electric Ocean soundtrack, which makes me a little bit sad, but it was also just so nice to hear that again. I don't know, I'm very, very pleased, and how they did their social distancing tonight, just in general around the park with the seating to watch the fireworks. And that got a little bit complicated because it started to rain, so everybody that was on the ground or that was sitting on the first level that wasn't underneath the overhang, they all came up into the balcony where I was, and then it got a little bit confusing, but it worked out because it stopped raining eventually. I don't know, it was just such a pleasant night. And then to see the team members walking around that were encouraging everybody to wear their masks and to social distance, it was great. And it was just awesome to see a fireworks show again after so long, and for it to be really, really good. It was great, and I'm glad I got to spend it here at SeaWorld, but I guess I'm gonna be here a little bit longer because lots of people trying to exit out of SeaWorld's unfortunate exit. Well, thank you for hanging out with me today on the day after Independence Day to watch Independence Day fireworks. It was still a blast, and I'll see you soon. You have a good day, and goodbye.